What are people saying about you? Are you aware that you are a very good and a very beautiful person? And when I say this about you, you begin to say, yeah, in the spirit. No, I'm not talking about in the spirit. I'm talking about in the whole package that you come with. Spirit, mind, and body. You are a very good and beautiful person. Oh, you said, no, I'm not good. Even Jesus says that he's not good, it's only God that is good. All right, but listen to me. We need good men. We need good women. We need beautiful people. So this is not about good and beautiful at heart. We're talking of physical things. Many of you out there who are watching this program tonight, you need to be well educated in the art of self-acceptance. Now, can somebody tell us what self-acceptance means? And there are two things that goes with this topic. Number one is self-acceptance. Number two, self-enhancement. What do I mean by this? Self-acceptance and self-enhancement. Who knows what these two means? Leila, I'm going to need your help here, and Victoria.
Okay. Self-acceptance.
Eh?
I do believe is when you
Self what? Self what?
self-acceptance.
Okay.
You said self-acceptance. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And I do believe that that belief. Sorry, I do believe that is when you have accepted who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you have accepted your past, your present, and your future. When you no longer succumb to the things that people say about you, you no longer succumb to insecurities that you recognize that you have. You always try to find better in yourself. You're looking for sermons. You're looking for the word of God to say who you are. You're looking for books that uplift you, books that want to take you to another level and things of that nature. So I do believe that self-acceptance is accepting all who you are and all that you will be.
Okay. Now, what about self-enhancement? Thank you so much. That is very detailed. But other people, the audience, please, if you have something else to add to this, please do. We are talking about you are a very beautiful, you are a very good and beautiful person. That's who you are. You are. Many people have not yet accepted themselves, talk less of enhancing themselves. Because until you accept yourself, you cannot enhance yourself. You cannot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me give you
I
an
want to
example.
ask you.
Let me give you. When I am at the airports of different parts of the United States, I fly a lot. You will see people walk past you, and they smell like raw animals, just raw. Their sweat and their physical smell, it will just make you to start. You become nauseated. You want to throw up because of their raw smell. Let's go with that first. You know that you exude, you produce a lot of sweat under your feet, your armpit, and other places. It means that you are somebody that should not just rush into the shower and get out. That's why if you have a girl, if you're a mom or a dad and you have a girl, or whether you are just a single mom, you need to teach your daughters self-acceptance, self-enhancement. You have to teach your sons, whether you're a single man or a single mom, or you are married, or whatever, how that relationship is being kept together, whether in one place or two different homes, you have to teach your sons self-acceptance and self-enhancement. From the word go, they need to know this. No two ways about it. The girls especially, the girls especially need to be taught a whole lot about their own physical body and how to keep themselves for themselves, talk less for somebody else. You should be able to know how you smell. You should be able to know how people perceive you, how they look at you. I have never traveled and I was at the check-in at Southwest or Delta or American Airline or United, that the person who is checking me in did not say, I really love you. One lady from Texas, I think it was in San Francisco, one lady there, and I've also experienced this in Spokane, Washington, and in Seattle. She goes, woo, I know that perfume that you're wearing. I said, which one is that? She said, it's from Chanel. It's number 5. I said, you're right. You're damn right. She said, guess where I'm from? I said, you are from Texas. She said, yep, you are damn right. I'm from Dallas. And I've been with Southwest for a long time. And she said, I like the way you put yourself together. And that is not what I do simply because I'm traveling. This is what I do every single day. That's what I do. Self-acceptance is the ability to know what you are not good at doing, and you ask other people to do it for you. And then to know where your strength is the mightiest. What is it that can bring you money easily? You know it. Just like that, very quickly. And then things that will not bring you money, then you let it go. When you drink, you can easily get drunk. Okay? You let it go. You find something else that is also good, nice quality drink, and there is no alcohol in it. I walked into a lawyer's office, one of the lawyers I asked to handle a case for my client. And believe me, right there in New York, in his office, he was drinking booze. He asked me to come and join him. I said, okay. So he poured some for me. But then I realized I was smelling something. I said, there's something that is smelling like something is smelling coming out from either somewhere there. And I look at what is down there. I realized he was smoking marijuana. He was smoking marijuana. He told me, oh yeah, I do. He said to me, yeah, I do medical marijuana. I said, okay, let's talk business here. And then I'm like, okay, if this man finished smoking marijuana, how is he gonna be able to go and represent my client high on marijuana in the court? When I left the place, I told him that I was going to call him back. I never called back. Because I don't want somebody who is going to represent my client high and his motor skill cannot work. Sometimes he's stuttering. It's like sometimes the car is moving, next the car breaks down at the traffic and they have to come and help push it to the side, all that kind of stuff. Uh-huh. I never went back. Then I've told you guys the story about the plastic surgeon that wanted to do. I wanted some procedure done and so on, and since the one, Dr. Vanessa, Vanessa Vogue has left town. She's now at, I think she moved to Texas or Missouri or somewhere there. I don't know why, and she's no longer going to practice plastic surgery. And they say she went back to school to go and become an ER doctor, the emergency doctor, something like that. I don't know why she's doing that. After being a plastic surgeon, I cannot understand that. So I have Dr. Stacy. So there was one that I had before Dr. Stacy, another plastic surgeon, and then the guy came and he was telling me something about cutting something off. And so when I say, have you looked at what Dr. Vanessa put on there on my record? Oh, she said, don't worry about her, I said, why not? He said, she wrote that, to, I said, but she wrote it to protect me from anyone taking advantage of me. She's a professional in her. He said, you do not really need to worry about that. And suddenly, as the doctor, as this plastic surgeon came nearer and nearer to me, I smell something. I'm like, bloody hell, there's something here. And then I said, this man has been, okay. I said, all right. Um, And I look at the way he dressed. His uniform, the blue uniform that he wore as a doctor, it looks like they took it out of a bottle that Peter Pan had. A bottle that Peter Pan was playing it near the river. I'm telling you. Or something that came from Alice in Wonderland. Something that escaped from Tarzan in the forest. I'm telling you. And I'm looking and I'm like, for heaven's sake, why will a doctor look like this? It was not ironed. And then I look at his shoe. And so he tried to talk to me. He said, okay, I'll give you a quote. Da 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 da. I said, okay. I left and never went back. When I left, I swore. I said, this doctor is crazy. This plastic surgeon is crazy. This is what they talk people into doing things that will destroy them. Never went back. When I went to Dr. Stacy, first of all, look at my former plastic surgeon, look at what she wrote and honors it. And just perform what the other lady used to do. Simple procedure. Some people are so hungry for money that they will kill you. That's why you go to a lot of countries, you see people go in for surgery, they never come back. Very sad. You have to really, really take care of you. So let me ask somebody else to talk to us. Lele, if you are done with self-acceptance, that's fine. What about self-enhancement? If somebody else has something to say about self-acceptance, what is self-acceptance? Because you are a very good person and a beautiful person. In fact, once you become born again, you become a good person. Jesus has made you a good person. Especially if you are someone who got born again, you are someone who is naturally someone of good intention and right motives in everything you do. You don't want to cheat nobody. You don't want to play games on anybody. You are a happy person. You want things to go well with everybody. Okay, so I will put it to you straight like this. If you're already that kind of person and you get born again, you got born again to become a good person. Write that down for me as a powerful key. You got born again to become a good person. And that is where your self-acceptance begins. And that is where your self-enhancement should begin. You should never be a Christian without having self-acceptance and self-enhancement. 90% of all Christians in the world have never come to terms with self-acceptance, neither self-enhancement. That's why they try to enhance themselves one way or the other, maybe through education, maybe through fashion, maybe through cosmetics, maybe trying to do a business, and it always collapses. Let finish what you have, because you still have something to say. Mary, I know you have something to say, and Vicky and Annie. Let finish.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the self enhancement, right? Yeah, so, what I was thinking is that I do remember when I became a born again Christian, right? Like really, really, really getting deep into this thing, really. And I started to have more confidence about when people come and they ask me, what do I do? And
Okay,
they ask
listen
me,
to
oh, how
this.
do you get this?
Listen
And
to
they
the
ask me, how
word.
do you drive this?
Listen to the word that she's just used.
Okay.
With self-acceptance comes self-confidence. Somebody should write that down for me as a powerful key. With self-acceptance comes self-confidence. Wow. Did you see the word she just used? Self-confidence. Let continue.
Okay. Yeah, so when people approach me and they ask me, what do you do? And I tell them, and then they ask me, well, how did you do it? And I tell them, and they ask me, well, what books did you read? Or who told you how to do this? Or can you teach me? So when I started to walk with God, I started having more confidence, like I said earlier, more confidence, and my swag, it changed. My walk changed. My shoulders became higher. I started really, really feeling as though I can do anything that I put my mind to it, because I know Jesus got my back. I know God is in it. I know Holy Spirit is working this thing out. So it caused me to have more confidence. And then also, so when men approach me, I'm not so quick to succumb to what they're talking about, because I know who I am and I know where I'm going. I'm not really phased by what they're saying. Or like I said earlier, when females try to bring me down or talk down on me, it has no effect on me, because I know who I am and I know where I'm going. So that's what I'm saying.
Wow. Wow. See? So, this is how it is. Please, can somebody write this down for me? With self acceptance comes self confidence. Okay? See what she said again. She talks about self confidence. And with self confidence comes, please continue to write. With self confidence comes boldness for creativity and profit. Boldness for creativity and profit. You don't just succumb to anything, to just what anybody is trying to say, because there's something in you that they want to enjoy and then damage you. They don't really care how much you value yourself. They want to just use and dump, and they don't think about it anymore. How you know someone who loves you is the continuous the continuous the stable continuous ability to accept you and enhance you. They accept you and enhance you. Because with self-acceptance of the other person, of who you are, comes caring, kindness, and understanding. So there's nothing like I understand you when you don't really care or you are kind. to me. It's nothing like that. It doesn't work that way. Yep. Even her swag changed. Who wanna go next with this? You are a very good and beautiful person. Even if your physical appearance, you don't have all that round and rosy or bony, nice face and features and all of that, but you have accepted. Beauty begins with self-acceptance. Please, can you write that down? It's a powerful key. Leila, I know you like that. Vicky, I know you like that. Beauty begins at,
Yeah.
yes, beauty begins at self-acceptance. Beauty does. Yep. You've seen women with bald head, no hair on their head, and they are on the covers of great fashion and cosmetic magazines. You've seen it. You've seen women who we will say they are ugly women, and she is sitting in that court that you are going in. She is my lord. She doesn't look nice physically speaking. She's not what we will say she's beautiful. But she's accepted herself and now she's beautiful. Yep, that's how life is. So beauty begins at self-acceptance. Mary, do you accept that? Annie, is that true?
I do.
Yep.
I agree.
Good. Thank you, Barbara. Wonderful girl from the East
You're
Coast.
welcome.
Yep. Beauty begins at self-acceptance. If you don't accept yourself, no matter what you do, you will not feel beautiful. And when you don't feel beautiful about yourself, others begin to sense that you are not beautiful. Because what you say about you is projected into everybody else. Is there somebody who wanna jump in about self-acceptance and self-enhancement? Anybody who wanna jump into this? Yeah.
I just want to say, it looks like self-acceptance. I'll just say quickly. It looks like with self-acceptance, you need to be able to ask for help and accept guidance, so that you can start to begin to have self-enhancement on yourself. Stop isolating yourself. Looks like people who sometimes isolate themselves because they don't really accept themselves, and they start to pull away, and it even gets worse. The more you isolate yourself, the more you're gonna stay the same, and because you kind of like get afraid to be around other people, and so, but your confidence goes down. So I would say ask for help and accept it.
Write this down. Write this as a good, powerful
Okay.
key. Also, wait, let me give this key. Please, those who are writing things down for me, please write it down. Everything in your life will fall apart until you accept yourself for what you are worth and enhance yourself for what you want. You accept yourself for what you are worth and enhance yourself for what you want. You got it? If not, everything is going to fall apart in your life, including friends, marriage. Just try it. It will all fall apart. Also, what did you want to say?
Self-acceptance. Basically, what I was going to add is this. First of all, in self-acceptance, the person deals with inferiority complex. If you're able to handle the inferiority complex, then half of the job is done. That means you're able to live with yourself, then you can progress from there. But if you still have complex issues, you cannot move forward. And this has to do with upbringing, how the person was brought up while they were growing as a kid, what they were fed with, what information the parents fed them. If they were not brought up properly, both sides of the brain doesn't balance well. They see themselves as a failure. They end up self-pity, and that results in many issues. But if this is handled well, and the person is comfortable with who they are, they're able to progress. They have this positive self-esteem about themselves. They're able to progress and move forward, and they end up properly good. But where the issue is they're not brought up properly and they have these issues, they end up with it comes up with many it manifests itself in many ways. Drug issues, being trying to impress people, overzealous, doing funny things. You see adults behaving like babies. Yeah, that's basically it. So I think the main point is dealing with the inferiority complex. That's the main issue. Once that gets dealt with, it negates a whole lot of problems: peer issue, peer pressure, trying to belong, being like the Joneses. All those problems are negated. Yeah.
Wow. Write this down for me, please. Write it down as a big key right here. It's a powerful key. You cannot hide inferiority complex. You cannot hide inferiority complex mentality. Please write it down like that. I'm not yet done. You cannot hide inferiority complex mentality because it will always pop out. POPOUT. It will always pop out. Ah, it will always pop out and lash out. LASH. And lash out as arrogancy, mentalities. Okay, let me put it this way: arrogancy and bully. Put it like that: arrogancy and bully mentality complex. Period. That's full stop. Please, can somebody read it to me? I love this very much. I love this. Woo. I love it. I'm going to reward myself with a bowl of fish soup for this. Lizzie, is that okay?
Cannot hide inferior.
Huh? You cannot hide what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Who again wrote it down? Please, somebody should read it to us. Where is Samantha?
You cannot hide.
Okay, she also got stuck at that big word, that big
You
grammar.
cannot have inferiority complex mentality. You cannot hide inferiority complex mentality because it will always pop out and lash out as arrogancy and bullying mentality complex.
There you go. Lele, did you write that down too?
I didn't write it down, I'm sorry.
Okay. Who again wrote it down? Read it to us. Mary, thank you. I need it to be read again. Please, somebody should read it because this is good.
You cannot hide inferiority complex mentality because it will always pop out and lash out as arrogancy and bully mentality complex.
Is that not true?
Mm-hmm.
Then I want you to complete that writing. Continue. The same sentence. Finish it. Finish it. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. You cannot buy class. Period.
Oh, sure.
You cannot buy class. Do you guys get it?
Yeah, cannot buy
Class. Yes. Period. Continue writing. If you try to climb the ladder if you try to climb up the ladder, please put it like that, up the ladder. If you try to climb up the ladder of progress, both you and the ladder will come crashing down. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa! Mary, did you hear that?
Yeah, so.
Okay. Vivian, what did we just say? What did we just say? Something just happened. Huh? What did we just say? Can you read the whole of that sentence? This is crazy. This is crazy stuff.
Yes. You cannot hide inferiority complex mentality because it will always pop out and lash out as arrogancy and bully mentality complex. You cannot buy class. If you try to climb up the ladder of progress, both you and the ladder would come crashing down.
Oh, shoot. Ooh, yay, yay. We need to stop this here. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. Yay. That's the right word there. Yay. Do not forget that you are a beautiful and a very good person. Don't let anybody tell you any other thing. You are not beautiful. You are not good. You've done this. People who complain about you are not worth living with. Write that down. That's a powerful key. People who complain about you are not worth living with. Living. Living. To live with them. Yeah. People who complain about you. Mary, say it.
Yeah, I was just going to add to what Lily said.
What is that?
You have to embrace yourself. Mm-hmm. Embrace yourself, love yourself no matter what.
Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself and love yourself no matter what. No matter what. I have lived in this world to see people who were nobody, always sick, Mary told me a story of a woman. She had the sickle. She was born with sickle cell anemia. She was born anemic. Oh gosh. And what happened? Mary told me that woman was a very humble and nice woman. She got married to a former president of Ghana that died recently. Can see this poor woman, this anemic woman, how the love of the husband accepted her completely with her sickness and then was out to enhance her. That woman changed overnight. And sickle cell was thing of the past. Yes. Mary, is that woman still alive, or did she die before the husband?
She's still alive.
There you go. She's still alive. The husband just passed away. One of the best. Yeah. Money. If anybody tell you that money will not give you life, money will not give you health, tell the person to hit the bush, because they don't know what they are talking about. Money will make you good. Money will make you beautiful. Poverty will make you sad and ugly. Please write that down. It's a powerful key. Money will make you what? Good and beautiful. While poverty will make you sad and ugly. Sad and ugly. That's it. Stop there. I'm talking of when you use money the right way. I'm not talking of people who get money to use money to do bad things, just like people who go and learn to get education or degrees or professional training and use it for evil. No, that's not what I'm talking about. When you have money for good intention, it will make you good and beautiful. While poverty will make you sad and ugly. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Oh, yeah. God, please help me here. Before I leave tonight, before I stop here tonight, this is what I want to ask all of you. Make sure that you spend some time before going to bed tonight to tell God this. Tell God that nobody brought you gold, frankincense, and myrrh like they brought to Jesus. And that you need people to give you. You need human beings. Human beings should be sent to you to bring to you what your parent couldn't give you. Mary and Joseph could not give Jesus what Jesus needs to build, to start life with. So God went and told people to bring it. So since it happened to Jesus, it should happen to you. I am asking God because God knew that I was born in Africa, but my people are Americans. They are European Americans first. African Americans, Spanish Americans, Jewish Americans, Middle Eastern Americans, Arab Americans, Palestinian Americans, and my people, Caribbean Americans, and then the rest of the world follows. He knew. And I'm coming to America to start from the scratch. There must be people out there that he kept. The starter people to start your life with big money, with big, huge gold, like they gave Jesus. If it is not big gold, it should be big money. To ask God to give you the big gold or give you the big money for you to start your life. Because every child that is born into this world deserves to have something to start their life. They deserve to have it. Tonight, before you go to bed, ask God that by you having a job is not enough for you to be rich. You're going to need some external help. You're going to need some help from some people. So those that God has given money and gold and diamond and sapphires and houses and cars and jets and all of that, which is for you, you should get it. Mary and Vivian should remind us to do a service, whether it be this coming Friday, because we are now doing a series that is called You Must Progress. Please remind me either this Sunday to do a service. We are going to announce that service so that it be a big service, because you are going to stand at the door of your home to call progress into your life, and they will come. So remind me. You are going to do a ritual. So Sunday service is going to be a ritual service. A ritual. I'm going to do it. So when you are coming to that service, please, if you have what do we call it? If you have salt and sugar and honey, please bring it. I need salt, sugar, and honey. I'm gonna need it. I'm going to need it. Bring it to that service. I'm gonna tell you. Mary, remind me about it. Salt, sugar, and honey.
And honey.
And honey. You're gonna find it. If you can find, even if it is one of them, all you have is salt to bring it. Oh, also bring oil. If you have my anointed oil, bring it. If you don't, bring some oil. Bring something. Because we are going to open the door of where you live and invite something to come inside.
Amen.
Yes. So wherever the three wise men, wherever the three magi are, we are going to ask them to come to you. Some people must come to you. Some people came to Jesus. So people must come to you to come and deliver. Yeah, they are not coming. Listen to me. Listen to me. They are not coming to you for sex. Listen to me. They are not coming to you for sex or for lover boy or lover girl or sugar daddy or marriage. That's not it. Please listen. They are coming they are coming to deliver their package, which is gold, diamond, sapphire, whatever, all these gemstones, big ones for big money. Or they are coming with a house. They are coming with a house. If somebody gives you a house now for you to inherit and be getting rent, that is your own gold and silver that the three wise men brought for you, the three magi. So either they bring you a house or they bring you stocks. They bring you all this bond, all this kind of stuff. They bring you things. Or they told you that there is a business they have, and they want you to come and inherit the business with all the money already there. So you are going to have something to start life with. Jesus has something to start life with. So you must. It's going to be a big service on Sunday. It's going to be short service, but why it's going to be short is we are going straight to the ritual. That's it. We are going straight to the ritual. We read a scripture, boom, and we go straight to the ritual. Because you must invite. If there is no angel to tell the three magi, the three wise men to come to you, I'm going to call them to come. They have to come. Because you are going to start from somewhere. There are people who are born into this world. Their parents already have houses where they are collecting rent. I saw some kids were already collecting rent and were spending it. That's why some of my colleagues, while they were in primary school, and in first year high school, secondary school, they've already conceived, they've already made women pregnant. Yeah, because their parents were rich. They have money to spend. And those girls want to go and drink milk, eat eggs, eat sausages, all of that. And those boys have it. I didn't have. I didn't have. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They were eating popcorn, and I was looking at, what is this? What is this? They say it's popcorn. Their daddy was bringing them to school with. They were being driven to school on a car and driven back. They had a driver doing all that kind of thing. So the girls gravitate towards them. Even those boys who were good at sports, no girl gave them any show. They just look at them and say, "Come on, what am I doing with this poverty runner, this poverty high jumper, this poverty swimmer? We don't need you. Get away." And they went for the rich men's sons, and they got conceived and they have babies. I'm serious. I'm serious. Some of the rich folks' children who were in high school, while they were in high school, their rich parent died. Like, I know of many of my colleagues in high school, their parent died, and that was the end of the road for them. Some of them become mad people on the street. I mean, look at guys who were eating eggs, bringing hot dogs, sausages, is it Pringles? What is it? They were bringing all this sardine, geisha. There is the one that is a tin fish. What do we call it? It's like reddish in color. Mary, you know that it's in a blue can at Walmart and Target and all that. So there is something that you will use to screw it and open it. Corned beef. They were bringing corned beef to come and eat with bread in the school. Ah, come on. Ay. And the girls follow them. The girls follow them to go and eat those things. And then they had boom boxes. They have big boom boxes playing all these different Shalama, Commodores, Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, off the wall, and the girls went dancing with them, you know. And I didn't have none of that. It's the old record that my father had, you know. Yeah, Dolly Partons, you know. What is that? Tina Turner, and they were all dancing Peter Tosh, and I would be looking at, when will I have my own collection of my own? And those boys already have their own, not the family own. Our own, we only have family own in those things. You know, we only have family thing in those things. But those boys already had their own rooms. I didn't have a room of my own. I did not. I was sleeping the same room. The same room, there are two beds. My senior brother sleep the other side, and I sleep this side. And one day, my father came to come and discipline him and beat him with the whooping rod. He ended up beating me, and I shouted, "I'm not the person you are looking for. That's the person sleeping there." He ended up whooping me. And I shouted, "I'm not the person who committed the crime." He is there. That's my senior brother is there. My father said, "Shut up, it is you." I said, then I started shouting. And I started shouting, Mom, Dad is killing your favorite son." And my mother ran out and came and turned the light on. And at that time, I already have bruises. At that time, my senior brother is about to run out. I held him back. I said, "You go back. You go back. I've come and taken your position. I've been beaten instead of you." Then my father turned on both of us and then I ran out. I ran and go and hide behind my mother. And then he started beating my senior brother. You know? And my senior brother is so crafty that what he did to confuse my father was, he went and took my own blanket and my pillow and put in his own bed, you know, and cover himself with my own blanket. So when my father came in, he thought it is me who is sleeping there. And then he started whooping me, not knowing that I'm not the one. Come on. And all those boys, nobody whooped them. All these the rich folks kid, nobody whooped their butt. You know, nobody whooped them. As young as they were, we were all in primary, all in first year, in middle or high school, all that kind of thing. They already have round butts. They all look like men because they're already eating good food. playing good music. They are not learning, their heads empty. They are just enjoying their father's money. And look at me, I was bony, no ass, nothing. Tiny. Come on. Oh, God have mercy. I've had enough. I've had enough problems on it. Yeah. So Jesus, you better bring me. Yeah, Jesus, you better bring me the three wise men, 3 magi to come and bring my own good for me to start life. Because my parents didn't leave me with nothing. That should be your prayer too. I got enough beating from my parents, and to try to discipline us. All those rich folk kids, you try and touch them and scratch them. You see their father come, their parent come. Come on. Oh my gosh. It's like the same universe, different classes. Come on. So tell God to bring your own. It's about time. It's about time. I'm gonna request my own tonight too before I go to bed. For me to do ministry in America, you have to bring the thing. You have to bring me my own magi, my own 3 wise men, for them to bring my own good for me to start life. You are going to ask for your own too. That's how it is. You try to do wedding, and all that the people are bringing you $1. They are giving you $10, $50. Write you a check for $50. They give you a clock. Then they give you what they can do. They normally give. They give you some plates, some dishes. I can buy those things at the Dollar Tree for $1. And then the rich folks kids, they give them cars. They give them all these beautiful things. I say, oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah. Even the girl that was trying to befriend me, even though I didn't know what love or relationship was trying to come around my mother because of me and so on. He got pregnated by the big police officer in the city, a rich man. He got pregnated by the man's child. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Tell me about it. I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Well.
When you don't have money, they will go and pregnate your girlfriend. Come on, give me a break. Are you serious? Somebody else will go and pregnate your girlfriend, and you'll be here holding the horns of the cow, and somebody else is drinking the milk and eating the flesh. Are you serious? Somebody else will be eating the cow, and you are here holding the horns. Come on, God have mercy. Poverty is a very wicked thing. It's a sin. It's a demon. It is a bad devil. Yep. You go and marry a wife, you are poor. And somebody else will be sleeping with her outside. And you'll be here in the house wearing a ring. Hey. You are wearing a ring and somebody is enjoying your wife. Come on, give me a break. You are marrying the ring. You are marrying the ring and somebody else is marrying the woman. She's coming back home. She's coming back home with perfumes, with clothing, with stuff, and she will sometimes buy you a little crap here and there to pacify you, keep you quiet. You talk, she tell you, shut up, what have you bought for me? I've seen a lot of stuff. I'm telling you the truth. I've seen terrible things. That's why 2 poor people should never get married, because cheating will begin to happen one way or the other. Poverty will put an end to a real good marriage. Poverty will put an end to it. And after all, it wasn't a good marriage because both of you are poor. Think about that. Because somebody is going to betray somebody. That's true. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. There are some of you that I will start to call you. Some of you I will call you tonight for you to come to the altar for sacrifice at the altar. I want to do it all for all my partners for the year and be done with it. Good night and God bless you. I love you all.
Bishop.
Yes?
Bishop. What about the prayer, the powerful prayer you were supposed to pray about bad dreams sending back to the sender?
We'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start from that. We'll deal with the vampire thing and that prayer and whatever else you have on your list. We'll finish it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I hope all of you enjoy yourself tonight. I hope so. Yeah.
Hey, Bishop. Bishop.
Yes?
Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Mary? Yes. What team am I on? Sandra, what team am I on?
Victoria's team.
Victoria?
Yeah, I will call you personally to tell you about it. I decided that you continue to be hooked up with your girl, with your home girl.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Idika.
Yes?
Thank you, Idika.
You're welcome, Barbara.